Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 15 carries, 82 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expecting to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Rattler wants to throw it. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Play action. Now Rattler drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big dig.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
They work now on 2nd and 9. And Shaheed going to go in motion. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short, 4th down. They'll go. Here's Rattler. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turf. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Rattler. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Rattler now to throw on 1st and 10. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Rattler. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They start the 2nd half with Kamara. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here's a 2nd and 5. And here's Kamara on the read option. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. Brought down by D.J. Wanham. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Rattler working out of the gun. There's Chris Olave. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. Kamara up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And they're going to speed things up here. Rattler looks to throw on 2nd down. Being chased out left. Out to the left. That's where the tight end Moreau is. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And the broken tackle could not free him. Taken down right at the 10-yard line. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Off the play fake, it's Rattler. Steps away. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Johnson. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Rattler. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A 10th carry for Kamara, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll look to throw for it with Rattler. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On play action, Rattler on the move to his left. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. They'll give to Kamara here on the option. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And Shaheed going to go in motion. From the shotgun, Rattler. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So here we go, a big spot now for Blake Groupie. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they take a 17-14 lead. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. In motion goes the tight end. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run again. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Olave holds it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To the air is Rattler.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The Saints